Rarely ever get them here in the studio. We're always like calling them with problems. Sunil, help, Sandhya, help. But we have Sunil and Sandhya Thakkar here with us. So, everyone in Houston knows them. They need no introduction, radio and event celebrities. And 33 years later have created the Masala brand of media.
It sounds impressive. It sounds amazing. And Sandhya has a lot to do with it. The first time I ever got any media, the first time I got on media, on TV, radio, TV, all of that media, the first opportunity I ever got was Jawad Malhotra putting me on Ashiana TV. And so thank you.
Yay.
Thank you
for giving us the opportunity to be here 7 years ago when I didn't.
And you guys are rocking. You guys are doing really well.
7 years. Time flies.
I know. I just read the rankings. It was sent by Apple Podcasts, That we rank so-and-so in so many different
You
countries.
guys are doing so good. Anywhere I go, I tell you, anywhere I go, people always ask me about something that you said last weekend and something, either they liked it or they didn't like it. And I'm like, you know what? Take it up with Jawahar, Sanchali, Pramod, because they're the ones that...
Yeah, but enough about us. This is about you guys.
Yes,
and I want to ask something.
I
want to ask something. And Sandhya, you be very truthful about this. Sunil, were you ever bashful? Were you ever a shy kid?
No.
Sandhya, you know the answer.
So basically, believe it or not, for those listening out there, Sunil actually, up until he was 16, he had a huge stuttering problem.
Badly.
Between 16 and 18, he came to the US, and maybe because he met me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to give myself that credit. But somehow, when I met him, he didn't stutter at all. And so he said some transformation happened. He came to the US.
Immediately.
He became confident. He came out of his shell. We knew each other throughout college at U of H.
And you were working as a stockbroker afterwards.
Yeah, that's right. I did my bachelor's in finance, international business MBA. Sunil did a mechanical engineering BBA. So, people don't realize that what you study may not be where you landed up. If you had told us at that time while we were studying that we're eventually going to do a radio station.
Music Masala then became Masala Radio.
Yeah.
Now it's Masala brand all over the place. And so that brings me to my question for Sandhya. Sandhya, you knew what Sunil's passion was, performance. He should have been a performance artist from the get-go. But it takes a little time sometimes to find what you're really...
But I mean, he was actually the lead radio jockey.
Right, but he was an engineer.
Yes.
So that's what I mean. So, but on the other hand, you were the finance person. And did you just kind of hook onto his dream and go along, or did you find passion in this?
At first it was just him, doing all the speaking on air and everything, and it was just a 2-hour show. And so I would just do a little bit of invoicing and just managing payments and this and the other, but really I was working.
I came to your office at one time.
Yeah, White Discount Securities.
Right.
That was back in the day at the same time.
Arena Towers.
Arena Towers.
At that time, you were just playing Bollywood music. Is that what you were doing in those 2 hours?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just Bollywood. What was current?
Bollywood, yeah.
Sunil, of course, we saw the spark in him when he came on the TV show and he started doing stand-up comedy. But you, on the other hand, you didn't really. How did
I didn't
he
know that side of him. I met
No,
him.
but how did he drag you into the radio business?
So I'll tell you. So his first stage performance was in '86 at a Gujarat. There was a massive earthquake in Gujarat, and there was a fundraiser. And I remember seeing him perform the first time at that. I already met him, but he did an amazing comedy act.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, you need to put this talent on stage.
Well,
so
now,
he performed as an MC at U of H and Basan Bahar for like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Even after he graduated, they called him back.
Right.
And so he did it a couple of years after graduating even. And then he went off to Cleveland, he joined British Petroleum, was an engineer, so he did his engineering work over there, but he missed the show business. So this catalyst of getting married in '92 brought us back into Houston, brought him back.
So he said, "Chokri mil gayi."
Abhi kuch karte hain.
Love at first sight then.
For me, it was. So for me, it was, and
From the stage, he looked at you.
I don't know about that. We met in Dandiya actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really was.
That's the Gujarati dating
सारे
platform.
डांडिया से मिला तो तब से मार गया
हाँ, दांडिया मिला तब से उसके हाथ से रहने निकला ही नहीं है. But you know, I used to imitate him in some skits that I did back
I
in
know.
Manohar Jalgotra.
एक तो बनता है यार.
नहीं, अभी
You're on
वो-
air, come on. एक
Hello, I'm Manohar Jalgotra. I couldn't say his because it was on stage, so I had to twist his name. And so I said instead of Jawahar Malhotra, I did Manohar Jalgotra. and I was just Aaj Ki Taza Khabar. It was Aaj Ki Taza Khabar.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
क्या नहीं खबर
Sorry, Kya Nahi Khabar? Kya Nahi Khabar? I loved his cartoons, by the way.
The
I loved,
cartoons were awesome.
Yeah, those
Amazing.
cartoons were amazing.
Yeah.
So
they
Kya
were.
Nahi Khabar, Manohar Jalgotra. And then people requested me to do that Manohar Jalgotra skit again. So
I had no idea. I need royalties here.
yeah, it was a little table and it was just a makeshift mic and Kya Nahi Khabar with Manohar Jalgotra and his smile. And I came
So basically, we started the show in '93, and so a couple of Fridays ago, May 22nd, we celebrated 33 years.
Wow.
And it was not just radio, but the radio was the core of everything that we did.
Yes.
But that we did a lot of events.
So now let's not forget the people that helped you along the way.
Yes.
You want to mention them?
Yeah. So first of all, we've been blessed throughout our career to have radio jockeys and office staff that are amazing. Right now, we have an absolute dream team, and most of them been there over 5 years. Like if I can remember, most of them been there since COVID.
Rinku is actually who's our sales manager.
She's
been here
celebrating
16 years.
Wow.
She manages all our
Masala
business,
life was with
all our books. Rinku manages it.
Yeah.
So you got Jigisha?
So our sales
Yeah.
manager is Rinku. Then we've got Jigisha, client manager. Then we have 2 event managers, Suji and Nilesha. And then we have like an
Our producer
administrator.
Vyoma, she makes all our
Vyoma.
everything that you hear on the radio, the jingles and the ads. She makes them.
She makes, she schedules everything.
Yeah.
And then we have an administrative assistant and social media manager is Vidya. And then we have an amazing video manager who does all of our video taking. And that's
Ahil.
Ahil. And so that's our core office team. And then we have radio jockeys, starting with Amit, Anish, Ina,
Dilip,
Pai,
yes.
and Swati.
Yeah.
Those are here local. Then we have in India, we have Garishma,
Kiran, Grishma,
Shweta,
Shweta,
Trisha.
yeah, she's amazing.
Because, like, we've never met any of
Shruti,
those.
we love you.
Shruti.
Sunny, thank you so much.
Oh my
and
God.
all our editors, we do all our editing in India. We got video editing in India, and we also gotta thank our weekend shows. Sridhar is awesome. And what about Indo American News Radio?
Oh, yeah.
We're rocking. We're rocking. Hello, Pramod Bhau. How are you? Pramod Bhau, the editor, Indo American News.
So any parting words, the two of you?
Well, we have to give a big thank you to Houston for being so supportive. There are people.
They love you. They love
there are
you.
people that have been advertising with us since we started. So imagine 33 years.
Wow.
Some have even passed away. We remember some of our earlier supporters,
Yeah.
and they're no longer here, but they were basically building stones to help us go where we are. When Sunil and I got married, we had probably like $5,000 between the two of us in savings, because we got married so young and we started with basically nothing. And we have to thank all the people. It is a village. This is not a 2-person job. We've just been at the helm of it, and it's easier when you're a couple and you're doing your own business, because all of your decisions are for the benefit of the whole.
And your support staff is amazing. They
Yeah.
all love you. They love your, party
we love
kind
They're
of
awesome.
vibe.
Sunil,
Yeah.
30 seconds.
I want to thank God for getting me here and getting me in front of you and everybody, and just what a wonderful opportunity. I'm absolutely in love with what I do, and thank you. And I just want to keep doing this for as long as I
He
can.
gave you the talent to do this.
And he gave me the talent and it's his talent. He can take it away anytime he wants, and I'll never regret it.
Yeah.
I want to thank all my sponsors and all the people that are listening to the radio and supporting all our sponsors. And I want to thank you for giving me the very first ever break on media, Ashiana TV.
Yep.
The very first time I ever did anything. Where's in the money, wherever you are, I want to thank you. So,
Well,
Thanks to our kids for supporting us too, because they grew up alongside the radio.
Yeah.
And they were there for
our
us.
family, our friends, our community.
Everybody.
Thank you. Hello. Where's
Where's the party, y'all?